likely to buy off of the advertisements, because these people are not browsers like Google users are. They're pretty much people that just log in and do a search to when they're looking for something to purchase.
Exactly. MSN users are like the people who get their computer from Dell or any other service, and they have IE, Internet Explorer, bundled with their computer, and your search page is MSN, and they never change that because either A, they don't know how, or B, they don't care, and they just want to use it for email and buying things and word processing and things like that, and they're not too concerned about, getting into their computer. So those kind of people are the people who are, they can only go to one portal, MSN, and if you want to buy something, they're going to buy it from MSN.
Yep. And they're usually logged into their account where MSN gets their demographic information, and that's where we can do some geo-targeting and do some pretty fun things to target the exact audience we want to talk to.
Okay, so first things first here will be create campaign. Oh, we were timed out. Let me just log back in. Sorry about that. So here we are back, and we click on create campaign. Yeah, MSN actually logs you out after a couple minutes of inactivity, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. So we were just logged out. Okay, so here we go. Alright, new campaign. Campaign name. Tattoo designs. Pacific time. I mean, you can set it to your time if you want. Really, it's up to you. What I usually do is, if I'm promoting ClickBank and they're on Pacific, then I'll do Pacific. If I'm promoting any other network, I always try to find out where they are so that it matches up.
It's quite a convenient thing that Google doesn't really allow you to do. Actually, I think they allow you to do it once.
Once, and then that's it. So for this order ID, MSN is similar to Google in the sense that you have your campaign ad group keyword structure, so you can have one name for your campaign here, and then you can have multiple orders.
Right, which is like an ad group.
Yes, and they have a little diagram for you to look at here. It makes a little more sense for you. We'll start it today. We'll end it never. We want to do English. We want all customers to see my ad or select countries and regions. Again, we should probably select countries and regions and select the same list that we did with Google. And for now, I'm just going to allow all customers to see my ads. You select the days of the week and times of the day. This is where MSN is really good because you can actually do this once you start figuring out what times your sales are coming and who's buying your ads. You can actually go back and tweak this. So for now, we'll just click continue.
That's a powerful feature because you could pretty much pinpoint when the sales are happening and fine-tune your marketing campaign at precise levels.
Alright, so what we're going to do is here we're just going to, again, go back and copy some of this stuff from our Google account. The hottest tattoo designs. Find the right tattoo before inking. Put a period over there. Copy this second line here. Looks like we're cut off here. So what we can do is find the right tattoos before inking. And we can just take this out. Put in thousands of sexy tattoo designs. Display URL is www.tattoomenow.com, and luckily with MSN we can have different destination URLs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy the one from here and do that, and what we're going to do is just save this, and as you can see it puts it down here. And this is where you actually can do your split testing in MSN as well. For now, we'll just do one. We'll click continue. Alright, this is where you add your keywords here. So what we'll do is we'll add these keywords just by pasting it from over there. I'll just paste that in. I also believe MSN has a 100 keyword limit per order, and I'll show you what they say. There you go, 200 keywords. Sorry. So what we do is we'll just just take off the bottom half. What I would actually do, see, this would probably fall tattoo design. That's one of our biggest terms. So you definitely don't want to get rid of that. What I would do then in this situation is go back to your original keyword research, find out which keywords are bringing in the most traffic, and then sort them from highest to lowest, and then put those in.
Takes a little bit of work, but it's worth doing.
So what I'll actually do is I'll go from the top down, since we know that tattoo is probably going to be one of our bigger terms. Let's see how many. Is that 50?
So this isn't the most scientific way to eliminate keywords, but it'll do for now.
And this is taking some time. I've seen this happen from time to time with MSN. Again, very cumbersome way to do things, going through the interface and doing things like that. So we'll just wait till this is done. Okay, so that took a little bit of time, and what we'll do is we'll just click continue here. Again, MSN is taking its time. Okay, and so here we go. This is where the fun starts. Let's just say we want to bid. You have one or more high bids. Okay, yeah. So it's telling us we should bid this much for this keyword.
Well, they want us in the first position, so we pay the most for each click.
Exactly.
Naturally.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go with the rule of thumb. Apply to all keywords. Looks like the total clicks didn't drop at all, and we're going to be average position of 1.54 for all these terms, which is pretty good. Some of the other terms you might want to go a little higher, depending on, this is all testing. This is where testing comes in very handy. Okay, and what we're going to do here is we're going to do set incremental pricing for location, days, times, plus age and gender. Locations we're not going to target, days we're not going to target, hours we're not going to target, but we are going to target male, female, and age group. From the spreadsheet that we had earlier, I believe it was 18 to 24 females, 39 to 61 ratio. Now let's go back in here. Could do 40-60. 18 to 25, I want to do at least probably about 70%. 30% here. Actually, you know what? Let's do 20% here, and we'll do 10% there. Look good to you, Larry?
Looks perfect.
Alright, so it looks like our monthly budget is $370. I think it's going to be more than that because a lot of our main keywords aren't in here since we deleted them in the last screen. Oh, there's 2 pages. Sorry, my mistake. Again, like I said, I never use this interface.
It looks like there's a little bit more competition in MSN than Yahoo and Google.
Yeah.
I see people bidding a little bit higher.
And the reason for that is a lot of people are starting to get into MSN now because they know it's kind of like the hidden gold mine right now. Everyone is trying to jump into it because it's bringing a lot of people revenue. Because there's not as many advertisers in MSN as there are in AdWords.
And like we mentioned before, there's a lot more buyers. And the fact that you could target demographics is really key.
Exactly. And I'm just going to do an over budget spend because that's what I usually like to do because I want to get as many as I can. So we click submit order. And it's being processed. So this can take some time.
It's going to take a couple days.
But you'll see your ads up and they'll be running, and that's how you do your MSN advertising. There's a lot of other secrets and other things to do in MSN that a lot of people aren't aware of. Same with actually Yahoo, and same with Google. We're just touching the bases here. There's tons and tons of stuff you can do.
We really just brushed the surface on this stuff.
Exactly, and we didn't even get into the campaign settings. Talk about contextual advertising, talking about how you can actually add your conversion code to CPA offers, thank you pages. They actually allow that. A lot of them on ClickBank allow that. So there's a lot of things that we're not touching right now. Positioning, how to position your ads. Sometimes number 1 is not the best. Sometimes number 4 is the best, or sometimes number 5 is the best. Sometimes number 3 is the best. And we're not even touching all this stuff. That takes a lot of testing.
Yeah, there's also a dynamic tag in Google that allows you to place a keyword into your URL, and that will tell you exactly what keyword was typed in when the search was done and when they actually hit your page. So you'll know exactly what was typed in, and that information is pretty priceless as well.
Exactly.
And we'll go into that in later videos and within a short amount of time.
Yes.